Thank you for missing, you useless sack. Man. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Okay. Late Stevie J's passcodes. Alright, first things first. Let's reload. Reload. Also, stim pack yourself. Stim pack myself. Sure he came out of here. There still seems to be some... Oh dear. On the bars is a stinking jumble of burned flesh and dog flop. An enormous hellhound, its fur streaked with whip marks, growls low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacingly in the corner. There you go. They devour the zebra meat, but they let out a contented growl. Come on out, boys. Hi. You must be Coyote. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional, and I need to ask you some questions. Not now. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No, I need to finish the one thing that I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Help her back to the Union. I'll find these gems and meet you there. She looks like she's about to argue, and then says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Alright, now it's just me. Good doggies. Oh look, some Nuyen. $25. Just old junk. Money clip full of Nuyen and a med kit. God. Purge the metahumans? Well, fuck you guys. here with the doggies? Good doggies. For the record, I don't like dogs. Oh shit. Really? Ow! This isn't good. Why do you have to be in the one spot that's hard for me to click on? Oh, shit on a biscuit. You fucking kidding me? Ow. Ow. Okay, that was totally unexpected. Small velvet bag full of gems. And I need to buy more stems. Fuck out of here before we get attacked by any more fucking hellhounds. Oh yeah, I want to go back to the Steamstresses Union. This sounds awful. Despite her clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Steamstresses Union. Heads raised, and the front of the room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending bar with hurt by herself when Paco walks in carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place goes quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman is face down hellhounds, but the sight of Ms. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss ships and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Ms. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So ka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. What is it? Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. I will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Ms. Kubota. My apologies again. Miss Cherry, take her down to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Ms. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Alright. We're going to pause for a minute. Oh, god damn it. We're not going to pause for a minute. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Asmodeus. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. Whiz, I could use a bunk. You'll find more than a bunk. There is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear in the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of the facilities, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To get to the gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Alright, let's take a moment here. I have a piss load of karma to spend. Okay, first things first. What we really need a lot of right now is charisma. Let's bump that up to 4. I've already got street. We've dealt with a lot of security. Let's get security etiquette because it fits with what we've been doing. I think we need to be able to dodge a little bit better. Let's work our quickness up. Up quickness to 5. Get a little bit better shoot. So he's, learned a little bit more about speaking with people because he's been dealing with the cops a lot, so he's learned a little bit more about dealing with them. He's, still running with Paco. Gotten a little smarter, improved his decking ability, and he's gotten a little bit better with a gun. Mr. Delilah here tonight. In the back bar. It's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. She grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for a month now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. And how'd you get involved in all this? I'm a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Any Johnsons or fixers down there? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may want to speak with Von Gross. He's often stage side. Von Gross is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Catch you later. Why, hello, Von Gross. Von Gross is busy talking on his comm link, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man, and you sense that he likes to look busy. Von Gross, make it quick. Busy's good. Talk to me. Here, your fixer. Still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. Doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy, one more thing. He covers his comm link for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Got any jobs? When you finish this call, perhaps another time? I'm not looking for a date, dude. Thanks. Johnny Clean. Leans on his seemingly brand new mop. Thanks for the tip today. Thanks for the tip the other day there, Johnny. Piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. I will. Mr. Clue, the hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit, stands as impressively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that he ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. See, Coyote's back. Looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Well, the having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You're just a big old sheepdog, aren't you? Not the comparison to made of most trolls, but I'm happy to defy expectations. Got some questions for you, man. What else you know about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. You have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? Not the size they charge more for, it's the blood under the nails. Good call. How long you been working here? Crawled in here after I after I awoke. Miss Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. You're gonna tell me to go to Van Grass? Yes, you are. Seriously. Alright, well, I guess we might as well go downstairs. Nerps. And it looks like it's been here since the Union was built. The AFFC. As you slowly peck out the notes on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten is the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the unit stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. So I can reach my ship. Let's bring that into my equipment. Come over here and have a chat with Dr. Sarah. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. We'll go with Null Sheen. You should be okay now. We'll see. It's going to take years to work off this debt. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area, watch a tri-vid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside? I'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. Nighty-night. Alright, I gotta introduce myself to everybody around here. Now, can I really talk to you, please? I'll get back to you in a minute, Coyote. In ShadowRun circles, the term doctor is used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for this sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Null Sheen. Now fixing up her arm? That was a piece of work. Surprisingly routine, as it so happens. She notices you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in the slum, but don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as a dock wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Trauma kits are fully automatic stabilization units that include defibrillators, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. But you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has limits. I see fetishes. You a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the entire patient. That thing on your shoulder. This little guy helps supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let me see your medical supplies. Wow, those are expensive. Alright, well, I need these bad boys. And cyberware. How much money do I have? 1,400. See what we got here. Adds 3% chance to hit. Cyber Eye, Data Jack, I've already got it. Has technology Cyber Leg. Basic yet powerful metal machine replacement for your leg. Adds 8 hit points and fast one-click quickness. Ooh, bone lacing. Damn. Catch you later. Alright, let's talk to Coyote. Coyote both looks better and worse than the last time you saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Ms. Kubota will have me working it off for the rest of my life. You look like you got something on your mind. I do, in fact. What kind of questions? About Sam. He's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No, did you guys jam? Whoa. Easy, lover. No, it wasn't like that. We were friends. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served him the night he died. What do you remember about that night? Pretty average night, regular crowd. He was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake? Yeah, you know him? Yeah, he's a charmer. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud. The way he sometimes did when he mixed drinks with and who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out to the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. Say he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks about it for a minute. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and he didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Bad was his drinking. If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But he wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try to forget about it. He was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could tell by looking at him he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. All better. Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. You have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies. It's hard to say. He partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none I'm aware of. Where'd he live? On the streets, mostly. He occasionally convinced somebody to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so that he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. I need you to talk to Mr. Delia about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. Except you did get the gems. I have the gems. I don't want to sleep. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze, just like good old Sam. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Pictures of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his right arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. I'll take that. Hey. Who are you, Algernon? Are there flowers here? Are you a mouse? Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half in this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles the otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to the humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. See what you got. I don't use any of this, but I'm curious. Oh yeah, you got some good shit. Wow, you got some real good shit. You know, if I was a magic user, change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help keep the right side of the ground. Take a look. What you got? The only extra thing that you don't have anything else. Lame-o. Theodore Buster Gooberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the lines of his suit. When he speaks, his voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Exactly you got here. Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Let's just take a look at that. Got more medkits, but I don't need any more of those. I really kind of like that black scorpion. Alright, let's unequip that. Let's move that to there. Because more bullets are better. Catch you later. What do we got over here, Mr. Fry? Every inch of this tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can make it for you. Any question I can answer, anything you need? What do you got? Okay, that craft work is definitely better.